Hey guys, so another common question I got asked during my stream is how do I test all of the vape batteries once I have taken them out of the vapes? So guys, the answer is actually quite simple. I use a battery tester. This one here though is one that I designed for my senior design project because I kind of got extra points doing this and it was a big part of my actual senior design project. But this basically works by taking a fully charged battery, attaching it to here, and then the current is measured through this sensor. The on and off of the battery is controlled through here. The data is collected through here, and I have two redundant ways of measuring voltage. So I can measure voltage with this chip, and I have a voltage divider here that also measures voltage using one of the analog inputs on the RP2040. So with that redundant way of measuring voltage, I can get a very clean voltage line as the battery discharges, and I can use that to calculate the final capacity of the cell. So here I'm just going to demonstrate quickly. I have a battery connected to the battery tester, and then I have up here, I have pulled up the script that I'm running on the RP2040. So if we hit start here, what that will do is it will first turn on the battery. So now the battery is connected to this resistor through this little NPN transistor. And then we can see that data is starting to be collected using the RP2040 connection here to my computer. So I just let this run until the battery is completely discharged. I have my voltage, my average voltage, my voltage that is being measured by the controller, my current through the measurement, my power, time, watt hours, joules, and yeah. So once I've collected all that data, this is what the graphs look like. As you can see, the voltage is right above 4 volts when the battery is fully charged. And then right when it gets to around 3 volts, it starts to really quickly drop off. So that's right where I cut off the battery, right around 2.75 volts. If you discharge them a bit more than that, you will start to actually damage the cells. So you don't really want to do that. But as you can see, I have also my power that is calculated and my current graph here. So as you can see, as the voltage goes down, of course, the current is proportional, so that goes down as well, and so does the power. Now for my battery pack, I'm going to be using 24 batteries, and I continued that process, testing each cell 24 times, and this is what I came up with. As you can see, I recorded the final voltage, so right around 3 volts is what I got my final voltage to be. My initial voltage, the total amount of time that it spent discharging, the average current, and the capacity in watt hours. So as you can see, they all fall right around that 2.7 to 2.9 range. And what that means is, since these are 3.03 watt hours from the factory, as you can see, sorry about the camera, that means that they really on average only lose 5% of their capacity by the time the disposable vape gets thrown away. Also, I'm not very good at statistics, but here are some statistical graphs of the data. As you can see, that bell curve is like right around 2.87 watt hours on average, and we have a big spike at around 2.9. So here's a histogram, the bar graph, and then standard deviation, everything else you guys, you statisticians want out there. One final thing, I know I can buy a battery tester off of AliExpress for really cheap. That is actually what one of the other guys who's built like batteries out of vapes before has done. I should say large battery packs. But it's really a big part of my senior project to actually design this. And plus, I've learned a lot designing this battery tester. So yeah, I hope I was able to answer a few of your guys' questions or pique your interest or teach you something new. On Tuesday, I will be doing something more interesting, I think, on stream. It won't be taking apart vapes, but there will be the batteries involved, and I will be making something very cool out of them. Hope to see you guys there.